Hey ladies, I just wanted to jump in quick and do a tutorial for the picture I posted on Sunday. Chris and I went on a motorcycle ride on Saturday, so I just threw on a quick eyeshadow look. I have already done my foundation. I did the Flawless 4, so that's the primer, the Touch Liquid Foundation, and the Touch Mineral Concealer with the liquid foundation brush. I actually mix my foundation and concealer, just a tiny bit of concealer just for a little bit more coverage. Since I do have so many freckles, I just kind of, you can still kind of see them poke through a little bit, but I like a little bit more coverage. Anyway, for the eyeshadow look, what I used mainly was the Addiction 1 palette. I did use one shade from the Addiction 4, but that's completely optional. So the colors I'm going to work with are Elated, Chipper, and Forthright. That's it, the matte shades in the palette. So I'm just taking a fluffy brush going in that lightest shade, just lightly brushing that all over the lid. Isn't it crazy? We were in the 70s on Saturday, and now today there is snow on the ground. Maybe it's all melted now, but okay, now I'm just going to go in with Chipper, same brush. I'm going to tap off the excess, just work this into the corner, and then I'm just going to slowly bring it towards the center of my eye. I just want most of the product concentration to be on the outside corner, and I'm just gonna I'm using windshield wiper and circular motions just to blend that in. Another trick, you want to hold the end of the brush, that way you're not applying too much pressure with your shadows. And then I'll kind of work this up towards my brow bone as well, just to create some more depth. I have larger eyelids, so, and I have a large space for here, so I really work the product up as well. And this look is basically just all about blending. So I'll just take a little product, smear it around. This is how I do my smoky eyes, just because it's quick, pretty quick and easy. And then I just keep doing the same thing and just slowly building product. If you get too much product, you could always go back in with that Elated color to lighten it up a little bit. My problem is I don't ever go dark enough. I think it's dark, and then like I get out and about and I notice it's not as dark as I would have liked. Even in my picture, it looked lighter in the picture, but even in the picture I'm like, gosh, I should have went darker with this. So same thing, just most of that product in the outer corner, and then just work your way. And I'll just continue to do this until I get the desired color that I want. Nothing crazy. Did everyone have a great weekend? Anyone do anything exciting? We just got back from visiting my niece, which was so much fun. I have 4 nephews, but I don't know, after having a daughter, a niece is so fun. But then again, I was so young when my nephews were born as well. Like my first nephew, I was in I'm pretty sure I was in 3rd grade when he was born. I got the lip bonbon in, I think it's called Chocolate Truffle. I'm not sure why it's called Chocolate Truffle, but it's this coral shade. Oh, I absolutely love it. Yes, Chocolate Truffle, but it's like that color. It's so amazing. I love coral lip colors and I love coral blushes as well. Okay, now we're done with that chipper color. I'm just gonna go into Forthright with a, this one's just a little bit more defined fluffy brush. And I'm gonna do the same thing. And then, I'm just not, quite working it as much. I'm not gonna go as high on my brow bone, and I'm not gonna go in as far in on my lid. You could do this with any shades you have, really. Even if you had blues or greens, you could do the same process with those colors. I even like to add a little bit of like a burgundy or dark red color. So pretty. It's getting into summer though, or spring, so I'm sticking more towards the gold shades. I absolutely love the #1 palette, but pinks are pretty too, especially for spring. The 3 palette is got those like pinks and mauve colors. It's absolutely gorgeous. Someday I will have all the eyeshadow palettes. Someday. Okay, so sorry, I'm just peeking out another mirror. Go a little bit darker. And avoid fallout when you're doing using lighter colors. If you just, after you dip your brush into the product, if you just tap it on the edge of something, I usually just tap it on the edge of my eyeshadow palette, it'll just knock off any like really loose particles so they don't get on your face. Now I'm just dipping a flat fluffy brush into chipper. I'm just going to work that along the bottom lash line, and I actually smoked it out quite a bit. So again, you want most of the product towards your lash line. So, and then I just slowly work down. Same thing on the other side. I don't know if I already said this, but Chris let me borrow his camera, so I really need to learn how to use that so I can do some videos with that. I took some pictures just to test it out, and the quality is so much better. Okay, so I on Saturday did go in with Tinder, and I did go along my lash or along the inner corner. I'm just gonna go in my brow bone and the inner corner because it does have a little bit of shimmer. Today I'm just gonna go with the matte, but I just put it right here on Saturday just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. And I like a little shimmer. Okay, and then I used the eye pencil in Perfect and did along the upper waterline. You can skip this step. Another thing I will do to darken my upper waterline is when you're applying your mascara, get your wand super close to your waterline, and it'll actually help to make your lashes look thicker. And I'm kind of sloppy today. So I'm getting that liner on my lid, which so even now you can see that's thicker. And it also, one trick that I actually learned is to, after you put your, if you put your eyeliner on like this to close your eyes, you can see on this side how the black got on my bottom lash line as well. But if you apply it and then close your eyes, it'll actually transfer onto the bottom. Kind of neat trick. Now I'm going to show you how I do my lashes with, I like to curl my lashes. Some people are hesitant about it, just because it's supposedly you can, so if you use incorrectly, you can like pull out your lashes. I've never had an issue with that. So this is the finished eye look. I'm going to actually do a separate video to show you how I do my mascara with a hairdryer. But I hope you ladies found this video helpful. Have a great day. Bye.